On Landman, the inescapable hour when everything falls into place is Episode 8, Clumsy This Life from Season 1. Now, as the plot has been getting increasingly messy, the audience is witnessing the yanking of all the strings and the impending consequences for everyone. The episode does a good job of building up to a great season finale, with certain narrative surprises working better than others. At the same time, as Cooper, Norris, and Ariana's relationship is becoming public knowledge, the protagonists of Clumsy This Life are attempting to define it. While the cartel scenario escalates, the screenplay explains the many repercussions that causes. An action-packed episode makes the case for both a second season and a solid season finale. Cooper and Ariana's connection, Intel, has a front yard. The third episode of Landman's first season was certain to cause trouble for him and his family. Part of what makes this storyline unique from other TV romances is the resolution it provides in Episode 8. As Cooper prepares to leave MTX, he urges that Ariana demand $1 million for herself and her family. An irate Monty Miller then orders Rebecca Falcon to accept the settlement. Actor Jacob Latland has a great few minutes in this segment because it reveals Cooper's strength and honesty, much more like his dad than he realizes. Equally significant to Ariana is the fact that Cooper is the center of attention in his actions. If Landman boiled down the characters' reasons to just one another, it would be unfair to both of them. Cooper isn't just protecting Ariana or himself when he answers Rebecca's accusations by listing all the ways going to trial could hurt MTX. He is standing up for what he thinks is right, even in the show's jaded, cutthroat environment. Cooper's idealism has remained a distinctive characteristic. He is definitely the story's noble protagonist. The episode's minor plot point, the destiny of oil business executive Monty Miller, portrayed by Mad Men's Jon Hamm, is one that viewers must not ignore. After Cooper managed to outmaneuver Rebecca and Nathan in the settlement deal, Monty's anger and aggravation caused him to suffer his fifth heart attack. His last known location is the hospital, where his wife, Kami, reportedly told Tommy to contact her instead of him after she took his phone. A plethora of opportunities become accessible when one does this because Tommy feels compelled to call regarding the final scene of the episode. It immediately throws the power structure into disarray. Is Kami thus obligated to make that choice? Is it necessary for Tommy to do it by himself? Who will be the final arbiter in MTX's conflict with the cartel? It would not be unprecedented for Landman to eliminate Monty in the last two episodes. This would be the most dramatic outcome. Connie Britton on 911 and Sailor Ward on FBI are just two examples of actors who have accepted one-year contracts for television series. Regarding this particular instance, Monty's sequences in Landman demonstrate that Jon Hamm has consistently been listed as a recurrent guest star. Even if Hamm is just doing a limited run, his role isn't absolutely essential for a prospective second season. Corporate leaders are frequently replaced, and the prospect of Tommy being confronted with a new boss who is unfamiliar with him and less amicable would undoubtedly infuse whatever plot follows with much drama. Nothing says Monty must perish. On the contrary, he may gain wisdom from his ordeal if he makes it through, or not. Due to the same issues that have plagued the show in the past, parts of Landman Season 1, Episode 8, don't work. Even though Amley and Ryder's plot from Episode 7 is still going strong, Tommy and Angela's marital troubles are beginning to show, and they're affecting everyone's quality of life at the oil house. The audience may also be let down by Rebecca's rapid transformation into the stereotypically cold TV lawyer. Her vicious attacks on Cooper and Tommy sap any sympathy they may have had for her. Having multiple layers made her more captivating. However, considering her actions in Episode 4, Monty is absolutely right in reminding her and the audience that this behavior isn't exactly new. Tommy and Cooper come up with excellent solutions to her charges. The plot of Clumsy This Life picks up where Episode 7 left off, propelling each character to progress in their own unique way. That occurs just before Monty convinces the governor to station the Texas National Guard nearby, and the guard then shoots down a drug cartel vehicle mid-transaction. They realize it's going to be a huge mess to clean up, just like the truck versus aircraft explosion in the season premiere. Instead of a forced plot twist in the third act, as other TV dramas could do, they naturally raise the stakes going into the final two episodes. Plus, by the time this happens, a lot of people have already made up their minds. How on earth is Tommy going to ensure that the maximum number of people remain safe? The characters are more vivid and well-developed than ever before, and the plot is crystal clear. The audience is invested in these people and has begun to speculate about their potential outcomes. After these 2 weeks, the audience is eager to find out what happens to them. Since Landman is a tailor-made show, you may expect tragedy, but you'll also be excited to see what happens next.